Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Jennifer Lopez, things have gotten real, and it looks like everything and everyone you associated at the beginning of your career to get to where you are, baby, the roosters have come home to nest. Is that the right saying? Anyway, listen, let me get into this. Do you know that Jennifer Lopez was at a signing, screening, whatever? We have the video, and she dipped and ran out of there as soon as somebody mentioned Diddy. Now listen, Fox News had a recording of it.
Guys, don't lean on the mat. Don't lean. She'll sign. Don't lean. She'll sign. Don't lean. Go back up. Look. Don't lean. Don't lean. She'll sign.
Do you have any comments about P. Diddy, the allegations?
Go back up. Look. Don't lean. Don't lean. She'll sign. Don't lean. Be nice. She'll sign.
To which I side-eyed them. Fox News, you ain't slick. You sent one of your reporters to get her own film and say, hey, what about Diddy? And then giggle while she literally acted like they released a million rats on the floor and she scattered. But y'all, this brings about interesting questions about Jennifer Lopez, her divorce, why Ben Affleck truly left, why he was looking at her as embarrassment, and more importantly, Jennifer being called to testify. It was largely speculated that the feds were actually expanding the Sean Diddy Combs investigation, okay? At first we thought it was going to say 2008. People are saying they have now expanded that prior to, okay? Jennifer Lopez and Diddy were cultural icons. They are wrapped up, but a lot of people don't know that outside of when she broke up with them, they still stayed very good friends, very close friends. You remember during the pandemic when she was with her boyfriend, fiance at the time, A-Rod, they would have salsa dancing lessons. They would Skype together. A-Rod would call with her. They were very good friends. Even when when J-Lo would post thirst traps, Diddy would make comments and he ended up publicly apologizing to A-Rod for disrespecting him and J-Lo's relationship. Okay, right? So it's all that stuff going on. They stay close. People also say that Diddy has invested heavily in J-Lo's ventures. DeLola Alcohol. People are saying that Diddy invested in that. J-Lo Beauty. Lots of business things. They have gone. She's always remained friendly. Now, prior to that, we said, oh my God, was J-Lo the one that got away? She stayed above the fray with the freak-offs. But now that Tony Busby has filed a lawsuit saying that there was a 13-year-old at the 2001 VAM after party, which was hosted by Diddy and his then girlfriend J-Lo. And there's lots of video and pictures of J-Lo there, right? That there was a prominent A-list celeb and an A-list male and woman celebrity in the room while this 13-year-old was rugged and things happened. That ties J-Lo in, okay? It's one thing for the feds to question her, which people are saying she has been questioned by the feds in one way or the other. Now, we do not have any independent verification of that. The feds are keeping the grand jury indictment very close to the heart, but people have speculated that as such, okay? And one can say it makes sense. However, when it comes to the Busby claim, Jennifer Lopez will 100% be involved in that because you were Diddy's plus one. You were attached at the hip, okay? You were there the whole night. Multiple people saw you. Were you in that room? Did you know what was going on? Tony Busby would want to pull J-Lo into this. However, there's also the thing that Diddy's team will probably want to call on J-Lo and say that, that will want to call on J-Lo and actually say, hey, tell them it's not true. Tell them nothing happened. Tell them we were just going to Bible study and we would never. Tell them, Jennifer, okay? Again, J-Lo cannot avoid this. She is so scared that when her career is at its weakest, lowest part, because let's be real, Ben Affleck did a number on her, used her, played her, made her look like a fool. And guess what? J-Lo is still sticking around. The divorce still ain't final. And you know, divorce, no contest only needs 3 months. You can get a divorce bifurcated in the Los Angeles. That means that you can no longer be legally married and choose to hash out custody and or property issues separately. Now, since they don't have children, of course, custody is not an issue, but you can no longer be legally married and still hash out all of the financial arrangements after that. The fact that J-Lo has not pulled the trigger and completely gotten this marriage ended, again, Ben Affleck's not contesting. He can't wait for this to happen. It says a lot, okay? J-Lo is hanging on by an edge. People blamed her for that TikToker, Kyle Marissa, may she rest in peace, not being able to get cancer treatment because she went after her livelihood, okay? J-Lo then went and got a bunch of TikTok channels pulled because she thought that she could run TikTok the same way she runs Instagram. That's not the way it works. You can't silence the people. Her people have made a million TikToks about how rude, entitled, okay? She's had to actually do damage control over that. Ben Affleck is running his same play about the way J-Lo tricked me. I'm a good Catholic boy. I should have never dated this Puerto Rican temptress. You know, the weird borderline racist narrative that Ben's camp always comes up with every time he dumps J-Lo. Okay? She's too much. She's too loud. She's not elegant like Jennifer Garner. What's elegant about Jennifer Garner? She just walks around in the morning with no makeup on. But I digress. Let's pull this back, all right? The point of the matter is, people have said for a while that when this whole Diddy thing blew up, Ben was shocked and appalled to find out how close J-Lo still was to Diddy. Ben Affleck looks at Diddy as trash. I always thought that was just him hating. Maybe he heard the stories and he knew who Diddy was, okay? On top of that, he says that he is not letting his reputation be anywhere close to the Diddy trial. And once it really starts, J-Lo is going to be sitting there looking stupid, feeling stupid. They are saying that even though Ben was sick of J-Lo, one of the main reasons he left was the fact that he didn't want to be associated to her scandal. I don't find that hard to believe at all because Ben never rides out with J-Lo. On top of that, many people have said that J-Lo is still financially tied up with Diddy. I'm not talking about the businesses. They said that she is lending financial help to Diddy in some way. It could be paying for lawyers. It could be paying for PR. It could be, it's not paying for Justin's car note. Because that bug is, they said the repo man is still looking for that. It's not paying for Justin's car note. Maybe it's helping with the kids, but they are still intermingled and she is actively helping Diddy. Why would she be helping Diddy? What is she afraid to know? And why is somebody asking her about Diddy send her scattering as fast as she can, walking away? J-Lo, you can walk away as much as you want. You're not going to be able to not have to answer. And let me just say this to anyone. And I'm not saying that this makes somebody guilty or not. If you literally delighted in standing next to Diddy, use that for PR, look at us, we're excellent, blah, 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 blah. Look at this, we're the prom king and queen. It was a beautiful moment. Everybody liked J-Lo and Diddy. Everybody liked Diddy and all his other associates. But it is weird and absurd to think that people that spent over a decade exploiting we're the Avengers of celebrities, the dream team, the cool table, now when one of the quarterbacks of the cool table is exposed for basically being the rap Jeffrey Epstein or worse, certified, whatever board certified, being a PDF or being accused, he does maintain his innocence, but I do believe the victims that have put forward their claims in their legal documents, okay? But it needs to be proven in a court of law, of course. But you cannot spend the better part of a decade exploiting these strategic alliances and making a whole media persona around it. And this is not just J-Lo, this is everyone. And now when the one person that you're supposed to be besties with is up on thing, y'all want to fade into the background. It doesn't mean anybody's guilty, but the fact that nobody is asking questions like, hello, what did you know? What did you see? Yeah. Anyway, you guys, listen. J-Lo's dipping and diving. This is an absolute mess. And we are going to get answers. They say there's a superseding indictment coming. The grand jury investigation is still going on, still going strong, and we are going to get to the bottom of this. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Also, I will be live later. Just because some of y'all want proof of life, I will be live later. Bye.